I'm Bobert-Rob, and I have an addiction. I'm addicted to taking deep dives on my analytics. I'm not even good at numbers, but I can't help it. My channel struggles a bit, so I end up getting lost searching for clues to how to fix it every single day. Still, there's a ton of information there, and oftentimes I stumble upon pretty interesting info. Today I'm going to be going through my audience data so that I can learn more about my overall viewers, namely where they hail from. I'm always doing research on cartoon topics, so why not do some research on my viewers? Or where they're from, anyway. I don't exactly have the energy to stalk hundreds of thousands of casual viewers, especially considering most of them don't even watch more than one short. So, where do I find this information? On the YouTube Studio section, you can find this information if you click on Go to Channel Analytics here. This is the section which gives you a brief overview of the stats of your channel. And this info's nice, but if you want to know more, you click Advanced Mode up here. That'll take you to this screen, where you can see a complicated graph that tells you how your videos have done viewership-wise over a selected period of time. Here we can look at how my channel's done in 2024 up to the time of this recording, July 2024. Anyway, if you look up top, you'll see tabs that dictate which information you can look at. Let's check out geography. This pertains to the viewers and where they hail from in regards to country. As we can see, the United States currently sits at the top 25%, which makes sense considering everything I do is in English. Second place currently is the Philippines at 13%. The Philippines has been near the top since the start of the Bloop Diet series, so no real change there. Indonesia too at 10%. That one's been floating around the top of the viewership as well. Beyond this, it tends to fluctuate, but right now we're seeing India at nearly 7%, Brazil at 4%, Vietnam and United Kingdom at 3%, Malaysia is nearly at 3%, and then Thailand and Russia are at 2%. Wait, Russia? I wonder how many of them actually saw the little Putin joke that I did for the Organism 46B video. Those are the top 10 spots anyway. Here's the full list as of July 20th. So, that tells us the country, but what about the top cities? Well, that one I think is kind of interesting. Mainly because even though the top country is the United States, the top cities are anything but. Forgive me if there's any mispronunciations after this point. I'm doing the best I can. The top spot here actually belongs to Jakarta, Indonesia. That's right, the third place spot has a first place city. Which makes sense really if you consider the size of the country. I got nearly 1 million views from Jakarta alone, so thank you guys! Glad that you find my nonsense entertaining, even if all you really appreciate are the silly visuals. I mean, either that or your algorithm just dumps fish cartoons on you recklessly. If that's the case, then sorry about that. Though if you look over at average view duration, meaning how much time did a video or a short actually get on average from city to city, the current top spot there belongs to New York City, USA at 27 seconds. Seems like though I get way more views from island nations that don't speak English, the average watch time I get from there is a bit lower, which might be due to the fact that the actual view counts are so high, so therefore the average is going to be lower because of it, potentially. Although it would make sense for the former, since most of the US locations on this list watch on average for longer times. And a couple of places in Australia too, and the UK. And surprisingly, the Philippines. I mean, I guess it really shouldn't be surprising considering it's the second place overall for viewership, but, language barriers. Anyway, I just wanted to thank the cities that gave me the most views so far in 2024. Now listen as I butcher these pronunciations. Yeah, so post-edit note, I recorded this a couple of days ago, and so the numbers aren't exactly as I say. You know, there's like a day of difference between me reading it and the number that I captured. So, you can see basically how much the views move in a day's time period, but otherwise, shut the hell up with your corrections, because I understand. I'm just not gonna re-record this again. Ain't happening. Thank you, Jakarta, Indonesia, for 833,000 views. Thank you, Kuala Lumpur, Federal Territory of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, for 719,000 views. That was a mouthful. Thank you, Quezon City, Metro Manila, Philippines, for 521,000 views. And thanks to Bangkok, Thailand, Cebu City, Cebu, Philippines, Manila, Metro Manila, Philippines, Davao City, Davao del Sur, Philippines, Surabaya, East Java, Indonesia, Bandung, Bandung City, West Java, Indonesia. I mean, I've heard Bandung and Bandung, but dung is poop, so I'm just gonna say Bandung because I heard that also and I like the way that sounds better. Angeles, Pampanga, Philippines, and in 11th place on the list, New York City, New York, USA. Man, the Philippines like me. Or fish. Mostly fish, I think. Oh well. Anyway, I got more discussion videos like this in the works, but don't worry. I'm still making and producing animations. I just figured I'd do a simpler video here and try to use some positive data for this one. And actually thank viewers who show up to watch my videos. I know a majority of my viewers aren't gonna see this because they only watch the shorts, but I mean, I have to thank you guys somehow. If you enjoyed this deep dive into my analytics, show your support. And be sure to comment if I mention where you live. It'd be cool to know when my analytics overlap with my actual active audience. I mean, don't dox yourselves, of course. Like, I don't need your street address. I really don't want it. Please, for the love of God, don't give me your address. Stop! But, you know, it's just a light curiosity. Some kind of national pride kind of thing. Not like I could have much national pride myself, considering that my country is fucking up so bad right now. So, like, it'd be cool if I could, like, absorb some national pride from other people so that, I can stop being crushed by so much crippling national depression. And if I didn't mention where you live in this video, I mean, spread the news to people that you know about my work. You could shoot yourself and your nation up on this list higher, you know? I mean, anything's possible. Every little bit helps, honestly. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thanks! It's just fun looking at these things. Like, the Philippines is like one of the smaller island nations that I see in this little cluster of nations that apparently really enjoy my work. But like, it's the second largest audience that I have. So apparently a majority of this little island really enjoys what I do, you know? And then like third place is Indonesia, but like, look at the size of that thing. Like, Indonesia's just all over the damn place. Like, my God. And it's wearing Malaysia as a hat, but then Malaysia's also wearing Thailand as a hat. Okay, yeah, a little correction. I was looking at a pretty limited map and I was saying that Malaysia's wearing Thailand as a hat. Apparently Thailand's actually wearing Malaysia as a sock. So Malaysia's both a sock and a hat. It's still weird, but weird in like a slightly different way. Malaysia's both headwear and footwear. And then I know I got like a couple of fans over in the semicolon of Australia, New Zealand. You know, I know somebody from Texas that likes my stuff, and then somebody from Louisiana, and then another couple of Canadians, mostly from Ontario, I think. And then another fan in Washington State. Yeah, random other little spots on the planet, you know. I appreciate all the fans that I get to know over the years. Thanks to all of you people. I got fans all over the damn place, and I appreciate every one of you fuckers, alright? Thanks for watching my shit. Damn it. Can't stop me from liking you guys appreciating my stuff. Can't. Also, yeah, fun fact. I totally botched the size of these continents. You know, I made them a little bigger than they're supposed to be. You know, I really don't think that Australia is supposed to be that far down on the globe. Also, Alaska and Russia aren't exactly touching noses like they are in real life. It's just when you get to the edges of the map, it's kind of difficult to like line everything up exactly right, especially, you know, when you're a hermit like me. Like, I don't really leave the house, so it's like, the world's a myth as far as I know, you know? I don't know. Anyway, like, comment, share, whatever. Do that thing. Support me, because otherwise I'm gonna die and that would suck, probably. I mean, maybe not, but I don't know.